flash of the lightning, I saw what was really there. It was crawling. It had two.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Hey, howdy, hey, y'all. It is your host, Ovi Thieverus, or Ovi for short, and oh, good golly. We are here for the aforementioned scary video. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time. Cry reads, I now live in a one-story house. I was scouring like a few months ago, maybe more, for good scary videos, and this showed up. It is by Cryotic, 2.32 million subscribers. This video has gotten 450k views, and it's gotten 7.9k likes. We'll see if I end up being a subscriber. Something tells me I will. I just have a good feeling about this, that it's going to scare the hell out of me. And in case y'all are wondering, it is currently 7:53 p.m., so this is considered a nighttime reaction. And I'm, oh man, this is probably going to end very badly for me. Cry reads, I now live in a one-story house. Link in the description down below leads to Cryotic. Subscribe to them, like their vids, send positive comments, share them, and do the same with mine if you enjoy my reaction. We ain't gonna waste time. It's only 9 minutes. Let's see if I can get through it in one sitting. With that being said, Cry reads, I now live in a one-story house. Let's get this whole town shaken.
I now live in a one-story house.
Man. Wow. Okay. So right off the bat, that just kind of got me for a split second. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that kind of voice. Nothing wrong with it. Just I was not expecting that at all. And of course, he got ambience and noises and sound effects probably, and hopefully I'm going to turn off my phone's notifications if it does that again. I swear. Anyway. Keep it up. Keep it up, I swear. I'm kind of in a giggly mood right now. I don't know why, but I kind of got the giggles. So maybe it'll help with my, getting scaredness. But okay, so he got noises, ambience, there's probably jump scare sound effects. I really hope not. Oh God. I now live in a one-story house.
I now live in a one-story house. There were two rules we had to follow when we were living on the second floor of the old apartment building.
Okay, two rules.
First, lock your door at night. And second, be very careful at the top of the stairs. Those were natural rules, since despite the front door being locked, you had to be really sure of 2 full floors of neighbors to leave the door unlocked, especially during at night. As I understood it, the management of the house used to be really strict about the locked doors thing, and had put up signs all over the place telling people to lock their doors. I heard from the man next door that they sometimes even wander around at night and rattle all the doors, making sure they were all locked. But of course, they completely denied being so invasive as that. I had never heard...
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think is that even legal? I don't think management is allowed to be rattling your door knobs at night in apartments like that or houses or whatever. They're not allowed to do that. Ain't that illegal? It's like a invasion of privacy type of deal right there. Ugh. Already that wouldn't make sense.
They completely denied being so invasive as that.
Damn right.
I had never heard them at it, but I had been known to sleep perfectly content through an earthquake, so that was no indication. As for the stairs, it was just a simple reminder. They were steep and slightly tricky stairs. I heard they even had a couple of deaths from falling down them. It was good to remind people. Nothing wrong with that. Besides, my sister and I were happy there. Leanne had been fortunate enough to get the room directly across house from mine, and we were old enough to actually enjoy each other's company, despite the traditional feud that comes between an older brother and his younger sister. To tell the truth, the feud still existed, but had become more of a cheerful rivalry than anything else. We were happy. Just happy. Things weren't perfect. Granted, we were in an area that had constant thunderstorms. The power was as often out as was functional. My room had a continuous smell of strong soap, and although that isn't the worst thing it could smell of, it was a bit tiresome after a while. Leon's room developed a troublesome lock, and half the time the bolt would click out the moment someone pulled on it. We wanted to move out, sure, but we also wanted to wait until we could each be sure the other could, too. If only we had known. If only there had been even the slightest flicker of menace. But there was none. There was no cold spots, no abnormal shivers when passing over a certain area, no strange noises but for the occasional rattling of the knobs in the night. Nothing. Not until that.
That's already number one. How does your entire room, sorry, I know we just kind of skipped over that. How does your entire room smell of soap? Like, I understand sometimes like a room can smell like a certain thing, but like, what, do you have just like an open bar of Febreze air freshener leaking out of the dang case? I know there's like soaps that you can like leave in your car. Isn't that a thing? It's a bar of soap you wash yourself with, of course, but if you leave it in your car, it makes your car smell good. We getting way off topic. But thunderstorms, constant thunderstorms, the power is flickering on and off and all that jazz. Nope. I would be looking into other investments, other opportunities, other places. Like, yeah, I'll stay there. Like, I understand if like you like down on hard times and you need to just take what you can get, but really do your research first. Do your research first before you go, looking into a place. Read reviews, get the whole thing. Please don't mind me while I munch on some spice drops. These are actually pretty good. I'm sure there are people who do not like these, but I do, especially the spearmint. The spearmint's good. I'm going to turn every dang phone off if this keeps going on. These are good. I know there's people who don't like them, but I do. So, the cinnamon is a little bit strong, but the spearmint's pretty good. I'll still eat the cinnamon ones, though. Anyway, let's continue with this. Oh, boy.
Rattling of the knobs in the night. Nothing. Not until that night. I awoke in the middle of the night simply out of thirst. I first tried my sink, obviously, but the power was out, so the pump wasn't running. Annoying, but the landlords kept the tank full at the top of the stairs, exactly for this purpose. Really, I should have thought to fill up my own jug whenever there was a storm warning. But however many times I thought of
There you go. Bring your own water, y'all. That's why if I was in this situation, I would go to like Stater Bros or something. I'll get me like 2 cases of 32 packs of waters. I'm good. I am set. I don't have to worry about no dang water pump or nothing. I'm set. I'm good. And why would they keep it at the top of the stairs? Keep it at the bottom where nobody is going to fall to their death. Remember earlier in this little story where he said, oh yeah, a few people died from falling down the stairs. Died. Yeah, let's keep the water at the top of the stairs where you can fall off and murk your dang self. Good idea. Good idea, management. Good job.
it. I never quite managed to go through with it. I went out to the landing, torch in hand, halfway to the tank at the top of the stairs. I tried to click it on and found it was dead, but that mattered little. There was an ambient light, and the lighting frequently flashed through the skylights with which the architect had a love affair when designing the building. I got to the tank and began filling my bottle, when out of the corner of my eye, I glimpsed movement halfway down the staircase. As I looked, there was nothing, though it was that kind of nothing that happens when you're staring at the object you're looking for. That sense of
Man, oh no, here we go. All right, here it comes, y'all. Anyone who knows me, again, knows I do not like scary stuff. I just react to them because they will definitely garner my best reactions, my most honest reactions, because I do not like scary stuff. The problem is, every little noise during or after the reaction sounds like a ghost trying to kill me. Every time. At least Ma is up and around. She's in the living room watching TV, so it's not all that bad. And my door is locked, which won't help me against the ghost, but better than nothing at least. And these spice drops. Woo! Good stuff.
It was that kind of nothing that happens when you're staring at the object you're looking for. That sense of it being right in front of you. If only you could see it. Then, by the flash of the lightning, I saw what was really there. It was crawling. It had two.
Oh, God. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. That is some really strong stuff. Hold up. Let me explain myself real quick. Let me explain. So when it comes to scary reactions and whatnot, when it comes to scary reactions, I tend to take note of every little possible change in the video. That includes noises or lack thereof, certain movements of the video, if it's a video type of reaction. The fact that I'm so jittery to the point that the ambience completely stopping when he said crawling was enough to make me jump. It should never be that bad. It shouldn't be that bad. And not only that, but the minute the ambience stopped, I freaked out for a second because I thought something was happening. I choked on one of the spearmint spice drops. I'm still going to keep eating these throughout the video. Apparently I didn't learn my lesson. Maybe next time. Wow. But yeah, that for some reason, noises either starting or stopping very suddenly make me jump. And I don't know why. Well, I'm pretty sure I do know why, but I'm not good at putting it into words. Let's continue this nonsense.
What was really there? It was crawling. It had two, as it had no legs that it could see. It was like a torso, cut off right at the hips, reaching out with both hands and pulling up the stairs one slow, painful step at a time. Black tatters shrouded it, I suppose, because clothes wouldn't fit right on that thing. It was shrouded in the black tatters, and where they failed to cover, blank space showed. Not black, and definitely not white, but rather a simple absence that I still cannot think of without my stomach rising in protest. This space was not empty, as the vacuum beyond our planet is, but rather it was less than empty. It was hungry. It sucked in. It was the opposite of all that was material and physical. Then,
my anxiety rising, y'all. Hang on, give me a second. I'm actually feeling my heart rate rising. Oh my God. Stories will do that for me. Okay, so I have a very, very active imagination, so I can actually see things as people are explaining them. Wow. I just need a quick second. Oh, man. Yeah, this was probably really not a good idea. And this doesn't even seem like a jump scare type of video. It's just a story. But still, I'm seeing all of this. No. Just no. My imagination's too active for this crap. Oh. Now for the cinnamon.
was the opposite of all that was material and physical. Then the lightning flash faded, but I could still somehow perceive its shape, continuing up the stairs. Even as I turned to run, another flash lit the room, and as though it had sensed my intent to
Stupid
flee,
ass ambience.
it lifted its head, and I'm sorry, but I cannot, I will never set to word, neither spoken nor written, my full description of its face, for lack of a better word. It was simply all that a face should not be, and since this time, there had been no sight so horrible, so fearsome, so terrifying, that has impressed itself upon me in the least. For how could it compare? That is the one triumph, I suppose, that I bring from that night. Out of all its horror, I shall never again be cowed by the sight of evil, for the worst done by man is but the palest reflection of the visage that faced me then. I ran. What else could I do? I ran to my room as fast as I could, and began fumbling with my keys, all the while becoming aware of a faint, slithery drag thump coming from the stairway. How far up had it been? Halfway? 2/3? How many steps did it have left? Finally, I forced my key into the lock, yanked the door open, dove in, locked it again, and collapsed, the adrenaline suddenly gone. I had no time for introspection. However, as I suddenly realized that I could still hear the thing, now up on the landing. It was still crawling. I could hear the hand-over-hand slither of it as it came straight to my door. The handle moved. It rattled for a moment, and then went still. Even as I started to let myself relax, I heard the door of the next room over rattle, but it too was locked. I heard it go down to the end of the hall, rattling each door in turn, testing the locks. I sat and prayed that none of the other tenants had left their doors unlocked, leaving themselves open to their terror. Then, as it had come back and was almost across the hall from me again, I thought, Leanne, please. No. It slithered.
Oh my God. No. Didn't it say that she had a faulty doorknob? And that it opens at the slightest of a touch? Oh no. Okay. Yep, I think I have a pretty good idea of what's about to happen next. Yep. I can smell it. I can smell what's gonna happen. Alright, brother, prepare to lose your sister.
Please. No. Its slithering movement was clearly across from me. I listened, hoping, praying for a rattle. The lock clicked, and the door creaked. I couldn't help it. I grabbed the useless flashlight as a club and threw the door open. At the same time, there was a clatter and an all-too-familiar scream from the direction of the staircase. I ran toward it, other tenants opening their doors and peering out, working torches lighting the hallway. There was yet some glimmer of hope in me, some faint wish that if I got there fast enough, she would be all right. But no. There. At the bottom. Crumpled like a broken toy. The marks of hands fast fading from her ankles. Was Leanne.
We done here? Yeah, we're pretty much... Oh my God. Yo, that kind of just like sapped up all the energy out of me. Wow. I could vividly see everything that was happening. Oh my god. Cryotic, you are on another level. You are on a completely different level. I was expecting like maybe like a jump scare sound effect or something like that, but no. No, you don't even get that. It was the anticipation of seeing everything in your head as it was happening. Cryotic, you got me. You got me. Like and subscribe. You got me. Wow. That took out the energy out of me. I really hope I can sleep after this. I really hope I can. Okay, it's just a car. My bad, y'all. It's just a car. Oh my god. Everything is just becoming like a ghost or something now. Especially after that story. Wow. And then I got to come back and edit it. So I got to listen to it all over again. I think that about does it, y'all. This was crazy. I now live in a one freaking story house. And I do. I live in a one-story house for real, for real. And I'm now actually really glad I do live in a one-story house because this was God, I thought I had enough problems with hallucinating. I really hope this doesn't come to bite me in my ass tomorrow or something. Cryotic, good job. Once again, Cryotic, link in the description down below leads to Cryotic's channel. Make sure to like, comment, and share their vids. Because it wasn't even like jump scare. It was just anticipation and seeing the story. And my energy is damn near gone from that. I don't even know if I can eat another spice drop. Yeah. I think we're done with this. Very good job. Go to Cryotic, like the vid, subscribe to them, and check out more of their content. Give them comments, give them positive comments, because this was good. Like, this had me like, I was really tripping out for a second. And I kept hearing things. But the good news is, and I've said this in a former video, I don't feel like I'm being watched. So that's a good thing. Maybe another day I'll explain that if you don't get what I'm talking about. But for those of you who do understand what I'm talking about, I don't feel like I'm being watched, so that's a good thing. I'm just freaking myself out. Man, I do feel bad for him because, he lost somebody that was dearly beloved to him to some God knows what type of entity that thing is. But at the same time, we shouldn't even be in a place like that either. I would not unless I was like, oh man, what would my conditions be to live in a situation like that? Would I rather just be homeless? I don't know. Because it's either you go homeless and you struggle to find a place, a job, all that, or you live there and you have to face that thing and hope that you remember to lock your door at night, or hope you don't get one with a faulty lock and that thing don't happen. Anyway, Cryotic, good job. Link in the description down below leads to Cryotic's channel. You already know what to do, but if you enjoyed my reaction of me like being all anxiety ridden and crap, then make sure you comment, like, and share this video. We done here. Make sure you comment, like, and share this video to all your friends all across the globe. Subscribe, become part of the Overraptor clan. And these spearmints are delicious, but I don't know if I'm going to have another one. Also, very quickly before I sign out, I found this one. Like, it's half and half. Half spearmint, half cinnamon. I thought that was just the coolest damn thing. I'm gonna eat that one last. You know what? I think I can do one more. With that being said, do all that. Ovi out.